Now to our region's first major cluster of COVID-19 cases identified by the Windsor-Essex County Health Unit. As of yesterday, this cluster contained 31 positives, all linked back to one party in mid-August. CTV's Rich Garton joins us now, Rich, to explain how it happened with an eye to preventing further spread.
Jim, as you noted, it all started with one gathering, and then those people went to another gathering, and the cycle continued. And in this case, that's all it took to transmit the virus and affect a number of local businesses, including a gym, restaurants, and retailers.
Started off with a family number one that had an event in August 16th.
According to the health unit, the first case was identified on August 20th. By then, or shortly after, people from that initial gathering had been to swimming parties, card games, sleepovers, work, and local businesses, possibly unaware they were exposed to and contracted COVID-19.
Private gatherings and parties, it still has a large potential to convert into a very major outbreak if it's not maintained properly.
The health unit was able to trace back through a contact investigation to identify potential carriers, assess their contacts, and isolate individuals to prevent further spread.
We want people to recognize that they have symptoms if they have attended on any of these events. It's that they need to be forthcoming with that information, not from any fear or reprisal from the health unit, but mainly to ensure that we are keeping the community safe.
61% of the identified cases are youth aged 10 to 19, with the cluster spread between Windsor, Tecumseh, and LaSalle. With school around the corner, Dr. Ahmed says it's important people follow public health recommendations around the size of social circles.
Any of these children, if they are missed and if they are symptomatic, and when the schools open and they go to school, they can potentially infect an entire class, an entire school. So I think it is a time when we have to be more vigilant and to keep our community safe, to keep our schools safe, to keep everyone safe.
Heading into a long weekend, it's an important message echoed by LaSalle police, who would rather educate the public than have to enforce the regulations.
Keep your social circle small for now. We know that you want to go out and just kind of let your hair down and let out your frustrations and just forget about it for a little while. But we got to get through this, and if we don't do this sooner, we're going to keep going through this for a longer time.
If you know you attended any of these events, the health unit asks that you self-isolate and go get COVID-19 testing immediately, and contact the health unit if you have any additional questions or concerns. Dr. Ahmed says there's a possibility there could be additional cases, and that's something they're keeping a very close eye on. Jim.
Okay, as you indicate, okay to get together, Rich, but we want to keep those gatherings small. Rich Garton reporting to